Expenses, expenses, expenses with doing delivery driving. Yes, that is the hot topic for today. Expenses can involve anything from buying coffee to putting gas in your car. These are expenses that are also tax written off at the end of the year, especially if you have a good CPA. Basically, again, anything that I'm telling you right now does not mean that I'm an accountant. I took accounting in school, didn't like it very much. Even though I am a numbers guy, those kind of numbers I didn't really care for. So what is the best way that I can actually tell you about expenses that can really help you a lot? Well, obviously, you know that we are independent contractors and we create our own income from these delivery services, and they pay us directly, okay? But the great benefit is, if you're not doing like an H&R Block, or if you basically know how to do deductions, I don't know. I know how I do it. You could save a lot of money, definitely. As long as you put a little bit of money on the side every single week for taxes, then at the end of the year, you then go to a tax accountant and you can actually say, hey, I got this much miles on my car. I've had this much expenses on my car. I've had this much in food, in coffee, in many different things. There can be many different things that could be written off, okay? I mean, the best part about being an independent contractor, especially if you have a good accountant, is that he could write off a lot of stuff for you, at least within means and bounds, not crazy, but if you sit down, if you track everything, if you keep track of yourself, because it is like your business. I mean, you're not a W-2 employee. You're not having your taxes taken out by a company or a corporation. They're giving you the money, boom, right up front. So at the end of the year, you're responsible for whatever you made, okay? And when you're multi-apping, you got to make sure that you get those tax statements at the end of the year, but also track all of your expenses, wear and tear in your car, repairs on your car. These are very, very important expenses that you have to track for yourself. You do not mess with that, okay? Let me repeat that again. You don't mess with that. If you do it the right way and you present it to an accountant or a expert CPA, even though they cost a little bit of money, in the long run, they're going to save you a lot of money, okay? Because if you take that little bit of money that you put on the side and you save it at the end of the year, when he's doing all your taxes for you, he can then write everything off the right way, and anything that you're left over with is your money, okay? The very same money that you saved, okay? I've been doing it like this for 6 years, and I tell you, now I know how the wealthy actually do their taxes and how they save money. So many tax write-offs. It's amazing. And I don't do like an H&R Block thing. I literally do my taxes with a CPA, a professional, who will actually sit down with me. And they cost a lot more money, but it's damn well worth it. I mean, you can't imagine how much I've saved in taxes over the years doing it. And it's all legit. It's all legit. Just so much money that you can save on taxes versus, working in a W-2. Because in a W-2, you have to claim whatever amount you have to claim, and they take out that money for you throughout the year. But with me, I've been able to actually go to a CPA professionally, talk to a CPA professionally, and he's been able to provide me with all the information that I need to be able to write off a lot of different things that are legitimate write-offs. And that's what you really need to be really good at, is doing taxes. I know this is kind of like something I'm bringing up right now a little too early. I would have made this video about it like during tax time, and I'm probably going to make it for tax time again, just to reiterate everything. Don't mess with your taxes. Don't mess with your expenses. Everything practically is a tax write-off if you do it the right way. Yeah, so just make sure to keep track of all your expenses, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine, That's the great thing about having everything that's tax write-off. Just make sure to always save everything. Present it to your accountant, preferably a CPA, and let them do your taxes professionally. So that this way, in the long run, you end up saving. Hopefully, if you're getting a lot of valuable content and tips and tricks on what I'm talking about, definitely leave me some likes down below. I really appreciate it. I'm doing my best to bring out as much fresh content as possible from my 6 years of experience being out here doing this and matching it with up-to-date information on what's going in the real world of the gig economy. This way we can basically not so much survive, but thrive, you know? The gig economy is not going anywhere anytime soon. DoorDash is still going strong after so many years. Walmart Sparks is now starting to pick up pace, even though they have the little hiccups along the way. GrubHub is still out there, even though I think they were bought by another company, but they're still strong. Uber Eats, rideshare, all this is strong stuff and still going strong. And if you want to stay sustainable in this amazing world of the gig economy, yes, you have to know how to track all of your expenses. Definitely. So in a typical week for me, when I'm doing my expenses, I'll start 5 days in a row. The first day would be just regular, and I would deduct whatever I have for gas or for food. But then in the next day would be pure profit because I'm staying within the dollar per mile ratio. And then I have another day where I'm putting in gas in my car, tracking that as well too. And that's worked for me quite well. Just, staying on top of everything to making sure that everything is done the right way. And again, just simple round numbers will actually work out as long as you keep track of everything. Expenses are a given in the gig economy. So as long as you're tracking all your expenses and you're basically presenting it the right way, you will be fine. You'll be okay, especially if you have the right accountant that will help you. So that being said, just track your expenses, make sure you're on top of them all the time. And they are inevitable. Wearing of tires, wearing of brakes, oil changes. I normally go and service my car like practically every 2 months, depending on the amount of miles that I put on. But see, I'm aware of this, okay? I'm aware of what I'm doing with this car. I'm aware of how good I have it. It may not be by other people's standards, and that's okay. I don't live by other people's standards. I live by my standards, and I'm pretty fine. So, if you take on this responsibility of entering the gig economy, even if it's a simple thing like doing DoorDash, okay, there's going to be expenses. There's going to be wear and tear in your car. So you got to track that for yourself in the long run so that this way you can get some good tax write-offs at the end of the year. Don't mess with that. It only hurts your pocket, okay? And, just keep track of it. Just stay on top of it, and then you'll be fine. Like normally what I'll do is I'll work the entire day, and let's say I'm going to take an arbitrary number. Let's say I did $200 for the day, but I put in $20 for gas, $5 for coffee, stuff like that, and I deduct it like that. So at the end of the day, for today, I made say 180 or 175, okay? So I deduct my expenses right off the total amount that I do. And then the next day, I continue going, but now I'm in profit because now I have enough gas in my car for the day from the day before, and I keep working. That day is my profit day. So I wait till the third day to then fill my car up with gas again, and keep going. So, it's just being aware of the expenses that you're putting on the car, aware of that your car makes you money. It generates you an income stream, okay? And with anything, you got to be able to track it and to be on top of it, you know? So that being said, just want to leave you with that. Again, subscribe to my channel. Leave me comments below. Let me know if you got any questions. I'm always here for you. Any questions that I can answer for you guys. Some questions have been, people have asked me, you know, what app do you have to use to start taking from Walmart? It's the Walmart Spark app. Okay, you can definitely apply for that. I don't have the link itself, but you can definitely sign up for Walmart Sparks online. It takes a while for you to get on board with them, but while you're getting on board with them, you can sign on for DoorDash and then just build your portfolio of apps like that to over time build your income. So that being said, subscribe to my channel, leave me some likes, and I will see you in the next video. Let me know how this actually looks. I mean, this is like my actual dash cam, so I'm bringing you guys with me, you know? This way I can actually talk to you guys in real time with what pops into my head and what's out here that you are going to possibly expect when you come out here if you're brand new. Have a great day.